Hi friends, and welcome to South Central Tennessee. This is your friend Inventory Reduction coming to you from the tasting room in South Central Tennessee where I've got Santa Claus. He's not looking so good there, is he? Well, I'm going to do a holiday edition here because we're coming up on Christmas in a few days with a big blizzard rolling in all around the United States here in 2022. But I wanted to do a real quick overview of the Holiday Select bottles. Not everybody knows about these, but these were commonly in liquor stores. Back in 2011 was the first one. It was a idea, I believe, by Jeff Arnett, who was the master distiller, number 6, back in 2000 and probably earlier than 2011, but it came to fruition in 2011 with the first bottle. He had the idea to do a holiday series of single barrel select. And this was called Holiday Select, and they didn't refer to it as a single barrel. And so this is the 2011 bottle, but you will notice that it has the single barrel logo on the bottom of the glass. So they did use the single barrel glass. And this was the 2011, and a really neat thing about these is the stopper had a specific little medallion in the top of it. So a lot of people collect those. I had an embarrassing amount of those one time in a box. They don't call me Inventory Reduction for nothing, but these were good drinkers, and they weren't too much more, if anything, more than a regular single barrel at the time. So the idea is to come up with a special holiday edition of the bottle of the whiskey, that is. And for those of you who aren't aware, they originally started putting up a barrel tree in front of the visitor center at Jack Daniel's Distillery. When you do visit Lynchburg, you visit through the visitor center, and that's where you sign up for your tours, and it's a good time. I recommend it. We'll do a video on that, I'm sure. But they put up what they call a barrel tree, and I'll put in the corner here of the video, I'll put in a little shot of the barrel tree. But essentially they stack actual Jack Daniel's barrels from the Jack Daniel's cooperage that had whiskey in them, and then Kevin over at the barrel shop and his crew, they put a logo on the front of them. And so for 2022 they had a nice Jack Daniel's Distillery logo and a nice Tennessee Squire logo, and then you can buy those barrels for an amount of money. I think it's around $300, and that all goes to charity. So that's a nice thing. But they use the liquor from those barrels. They had used it to make this Holiday Select. So the series was a really nicely done series, and each one of them came in its own special unique box. And the first box from 2011 was this little flip top box. And really nice little box, and it had the Jack Daniel's signature and shiny embossing, and then you'll be able to pause it and read the back of that if you'd like to. But a really nice box and really nice collectibles, and you'll still run into these today in liquor stores around your area maybe, but not down here. Again, down here in the Lynchburg area, every liquor store gets scoured pretty good. But then the second year they did it, they changed up the box, and they came out with the same bottle, but it had different, year on it, of course. Had a different hang tag. I'll take pictures of these tags and overlay them on the video, but I don't want the video to go too awful long. This one I got etched at the bottle shop. So if you buy these at the bottle shop there in Lynchburg, they give you a nice little wooden hang tag, and then for a nominal amount you can get it etched, and you can get several different etchings. And if you are a Tennessee Squire, you can get that Tennessee Squire etch. So, and again, it had the beautiful little brass token in the lid. So the 2012 box was a little bit of a departure from the 2011. It pulled straight up out of the top, and it had a velvet liner, velvet-ish, and a little plastic thing to locate the bottle. So that was kind of neat, just something a little bit different that they did in 2012 to mix it up a little bit. The 2013, again, it had its own hang tag, unique to that year, and very nicely done. Jack Daniel's always does a nice job. It's like I say with Harley Davidson and Chrome, nobody does Chrome like Harley Davidson. Nobody does these nice special selection bottles like Jack Daniel's. So the 2013, again, made from the barrels in the barrel tree, and a beautiful bottle. The 2013 box, it was similar to the 2012, but it didn't have the red on it, and it had some gold lettering on the front of it there, and it said 2013, of course. And then this one was the same on the inside, except that it had a golden foil liner instead of the red velveteen liner that was in the 2012 box. So giving you some variation for your collection and making a nice looking gift, or making a really nice looking bottle. Then the last year, excuse me, Santa, the last year was 2014. And on this year, now this one's in the box and it hasn't had the seal broken, but it has a hang tag on it in there. And this one was in a cutout box. And this one's a really nice box too. It's got the Jack Daniel's all over it. And limited edition 2014. And this box slides off forward and opens up, you know, the velveteen plastic liner in there. And I had drank a couple of those, but I kept one of them for the collection, and I just never opened the seal. And this one was bottled at 96 proof, which was just a little bit of a departure for that series. And then, unfortunately, for reasons unknown, that was the last of the Holiday Select. So, Merry Christmas. Look for Holiday Select in liquor stores. There may still be an old dusty bottle up there somewhere that you can get at a reasonable price. And enjoy the Christmas holiday. And Merry Christmas. Like and subscribe if you like this video. Put something in the comments. If you didn't like it, if there's something I can do better, let me know that too. And as always, if you're going to come down here and visit Lynchburg, give us a ping. We love visitors. Merry Christmas and have a great day.